You fucked up my face.
Hey everyone, I just bought Down The Freeman, and from all I heard, it must be an amazing game, a real treat for all the Half-Life fans out there looking for some closure after they got to know that there won't be any official Half-Life game from Valve anymore, at least for a long time. And man, the trailer for Down The Freeman looks so great! The announced features are top-notch, and the levels have amazing production quality, and all the original content, it's wonderful, isn't it? Okay, let's cut the crap. I just filed for a refund. It's absolute crap, Dreck, Scheiße, barely playable. Do you remember how hot I was on Prospekt? How much I disliked it?
What the f*** is this? I got ripped off!
After playing Down The Freeman, I guess I have to say in comparison, Prospekt was a solid game. At least, it did work properly, and although not optimized perfectly, it did not crash from just loading a map. And also it was cheaper. So if you ask if this is Prospekt 2.0, no, this is not Prospekt. This is worse, by far. Prospekt is something I did not refund. I wanted to see where it goes. This piece of shit here? No thank you. This will not be a review. This is just a warning. Stay away from it. It is a lazily slapped together conglomerate of effortless work lacking any consistency in regards to level design, art style and gameplay. The copy and paste shortcut appears to be a real favorite amongst the mappers. Even vehicles used in the game are nothing but a copy and paste job. The motorcycle uses the exact same mechanics as the car from Half-Life 2 Episode 2. The story is such a poor cringe fest of fanfiction level writing that free mods like Trump Quest look like a professional release in comparison. The advertised parkour mechanics are barely working, and of course they are thrown into the game without any explanation of how they are supposed to work. Tutorial levels are something many people like to skip, but if you include mechanics that are not standard in the Half-Life games, you should at least, out of common sense, provide some hint that they exist. The game features a night vision device. Naturally, one would assume that you press F for flashlight or N for night vision, but here you select it like a weapon and put it on. That took quite a while till I found that out. And talking about weapons, there are quite a few. Nice, I'm especially a fan of the hovering pistol. The game's main character has the amazing magic ability to make pistols float in the air. I want that too, that's cool. But back to level design, which is the work of a dozen or so mappers that have been assigned with a task to build levels for a game that seemingly did not have a real goal in mind of what they want. Where the first level in some places looks actually fairly fine, the following chapters are a grand display of total ineptitude and amateurish design. If this is supposed to be the final product, sit down and start over please.
You can really tell they put lots of work in this game because of all the reflections. By the way, I am Boris.
Is this death pit filled with headcrabs supposed to be a fun challenge? Or the final battle, literally 15 minutes, hold this position until help arrives. 15 minutes? Seriously? This is the way to stretch out playtime, I guess. It's even worse than the long elevators in Prospekt. This is just, annoying. I hated these parts in every Call of Duty game, but here, 15 minutes? Seriously?
They even managed to create physical anomalies like in Stalker. They are really master programmers, aren't they? By the way, I am a real character from the game. Boris talks with a real fake accent.
Other annoying issues are open spawn areas for monsters that cannot be entered, or stairways that have been simply clipped off. And to add insult to injury, visible no-draw brushes, meaning see-through surfaces. If you did this to optimize the level, well, I think you can skip optimizing altogether. One thing that every basic mapping tutorial will tell you that especially in dark levels, you should use light to guide the player through the world. Basic lessons have been ignored in this game. The flares and lights lead you to this door. That does not go anywhere. Going back, you find out you were supposed to go into this door, triggering a cutscene. Of course, this door looks like any other door that cannot be opened, so you may wander through the level until you accidentally stumble across the trigger. Oh, and the cutscenes? Well, apart from the main character being a little edgy boy and the at times cringe-inducing dialogue, they are okay. The SMF guy knew what he was doing.
Well, look who we got here, boys. A Black Ops and a Marine. Hoorah! Let me introduce myself, son. I'm Colonel Q, but you can call me Sir.
That is of course not to say that the audio quality or the models are any good though. The distribution of professional audio equipment was spotty at best.
Oh! Have you lost your fucking mind? Lower that thing. You're gonna blow us all up.
Jesus, man. Calm down.
And when at times they try to produce some atmosphere, for example when Killer Keemstar has his great presidential speech, they blow it right up.
And believe me, we will live to fight another day. We shall return. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
I never voted for this guy.
But this character is in general a bad comic relief.
If your mother was alive, she'd be proud of you, son.
My mother is dead?
Oh, and by the way, the G-Man cannot pronounce Black Mesa.
Black Mesa.
But maybe I should not complain. My pronunciation is also rather shit from time to time as well, cause, you know, I'm from the land of sauerkraut. And now I'm awaiting at least a few jokes in the comment section with sour or kraut. And yes, you can smell natrium chloride in the air. This game did make me salty. But let's go back to the game. Every second level begins with rebuilding node graphs, missing models and missing textures. Oh, and of course, this game keeps up a great atmosphere with leaving out any atmospheric music and just keeping it to the pure sound of the battle and the intellectual comments of your brothers in arms. Ah, what immersion!
Move! Move! Move!
There are people compiling lists of stolen assets and repurposed Gary's mod maps. I could go on for ages, but I really don't want to. This is utter crap. I've been listening to people who are actually involved in the creation of this game, and according to them, the head developer was urged to hold it back to invest some time and to fix some of the errors. But he didn't listen and of course is now riding the victim train. He is complaining about harassment, and I can imagine he is getting some. And I want to ask everyone not to contact him. Write a nasty review, but do not threaten him or harass him in any way. But that is how far as I will go in terms of defending him. Just like I said in the Prospekt review. As soon as you charge money for something, you will be judged like everyone else. There is no, oh, it's just a free mod bonus. People are spending money on it. And in your case, they are spending quite a lot of money on it. No, it's not a AAA game, but you are charging over $20. That is a lot of money for this, a product that barely works. I'm aware that you probably have to pay some bills after all the money you spent, and you probably cannot afford to refund everyone. But seriously, take this game down. And now you're acting like, oh, it's not the game that we were supposed to sell, but you sold it. And where is it? Where is the proper game? If it's done, why didn't you upload it? Stop acting it's all a big mistake, you know what you did. You made a huge fuss about the game, had big trailers and people promoting it and all this kind of shit. And all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. That's not the game we were supposed to sell. Shut up, take down the game and rework it. And maybe the community will give you another chance if you're honest about it. So don't give me any of this, oh, it's just a mod crap, and be lenient on the guy. If you charge that much money, you charge more than the Prospekt guy. And Prospekt was not a good game at all. I ripped it apart. Comparing this to Hunt Down the Freeman? You've got some nerves, man. Charging over $20 for this piece of shit. That is fucking greedy. The game is unproportionately overpriced. Comparing themselves to games like Black Mesa Source or big developers and publishers like Tripwire Interactive who deliver a proper game for 25 euros or dollars? This is an absolutely bad joke. And you come across as incredibly greedy, even with the starting discount of bringing it down to $20. That is absolutely ridiculous. Nobody should buy this game. Nobody. Spending money on this is an absolute waste of money. And I'm glad I got my refund just approved as I record this video. And I should stop because I'm spinning in circles here. I'm telling you over and over again that the game is too overpriced for what it is and the game sucks in general. But there's one thing I need to say to Valve. What the fuck are you guys doing? you've just ended the greenlight process to improve the overall quality of this game's offered on your platform. The thing that made you great gets this treatment? This sends out a really bad message to the community. That you don't give a fuck about the community. That you don't give a fuck about Half-Life. And you don't give a fuck about your customers. And you don't give a fuck about quality control. Don't act like it. Wasn't Valve supposed to be the good guys? There are companies who protect their IPs a bit too much, like Games Workshop in the past, shutting down any fan project that may come up here and there. And you kinda take it a bit too far into the other extreme. Letting people do mods however they like, well, that's totally okay. But letting them sell it? Like some random greedy asset flipper? I am aware that this is not canon, but if you let them sell it, you give your blessing to it. Shame. Hunt Down the Freeman should have never made it on Steam. And on these words, I'll end it for today. So, what do you think? Please share your thoughts in the comment section down below. And to answer some comments that I got in the community section, yes, Hunt Down the Refund is an appropriate name for this game. Yes, Prospekt is still bad, although this is worse. And no, I cannot. So, see you guys next time. Till then, have a nice day, and as always, goodbye and guten Tag.
My name is Boris.
And now,
Mitch, please. I can explain.
you have my permission to die.